Okay. Ooh, boy. Yo, check this out. This your boy PiKaHsSo Verbadelic, and this is my review of the new Child's Play 2019 starring Aubrey Plaza and I don't know, little white boy. But yeah, that movie. Oh, man. First of all, big up to everybody. I never did it's been a long time I did a review. I used to do it with Tahiti back in the days. It's been a long time I did a review, but shouts out to everybody who endured me talking about this Child's Play film for the last year. Michi, Ash, Marcellus, Jalo. They don't know why I'm obsessed with Chucky, but it's a connection that I had when I first seen the original film in '88. But anyway, whoo! When I seen it, first of all, when I seen this movie, I first sat down in the theater. I went to see it out there in Grapevine. I'm thinking to myself, like, wow. Okay, it started off kind of slow. The whole vibe, it started off kind of slow, and it kind of got into it, and it started off with a guy in, I guess, Japan or some Oriental guy, a computer guy working on a Chucky doll, my buddy doll. You know what I'm saying? He's working on a buddy doll, and I guess his boss was hitting on him and treating him like shit and being real mean to him. And he said, "This your last doll, and if you done with this, you out of here." So he reprogrammed Chucky to be evil in a nutshell. So Chucky is not, don't go in and thinking about the Chucky that remember from 98 being all malevolent and with the spirit of Charles E. Ray. I know you've heard that before, but it's not like that. So basically, and they kind of paid homage in subliminal ways to the original film. So, like in the original film when Andy was the first guy that knew Chucky was alive, so just so Chucky was connected to him. And this Andy, who, by the way, is too old for a damn doll, like about 20 years old with a doll, he was the first one to take Chucky out the box. He did the scans. That's how he connected to him. I just wrote down a few little footnotes. I don't keep this too long. I'm no movie reviewer, but I am a big fan of Chucky. First of all, I think the people that put this movie out, I don't know the director name. I don't even care. I think they should pay homage to the original writers, Don Mancini and Brad Dourif. Even though Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker did a good job. I ain't going to even front. He did a good job voicing Chucky or whatever. But they got to pay homage because without his brainchild, there would be no Child's Play in 2019. Because they basically took his idea and changed it around and modernized it. Basically, Chucky is like what would happen. Basically, what would happen if you had a Alexa, Siri, and all that kind of stuff like that, MySpace, Twitter, Instagram going haywire. It's basically what it is. And I like, they like I said, they paid a few look to me. I think they paid a little subliminal homage, like an original when he said the I Day Dewey the Belly. You see the thunder when he was programming Chucky. You see the thunder whenever somebody have him. It's like that. So they paid a little homage to the original. The movie kind of starts off kind of slow and it picks up, but by the end, and you be like, how can they work this? How they gonna pull this off? I will say this. It wasn't that many kills in the movie, but when Chucky got to killing, you like, this is a malevolent, devious bastard. But it almost make you realize in a weird kind of way, it almost make you kind of have a little, it almost makes you kind of have a little sympathy for Chucky. And I know he's supposed to be the bad guy of this film, but it almost makes you have a little sympathy for him because his whole mission and point was protecting Andy. Like the original Chucky, that wasn't his whole thing. He was trying to take over Andy's body. This one was trying to protect him. He wanted to be Andy's friend. He didn't want nobody else being his friend. And if you said something messed up to Andy, he would translate that shit in a messed up way because, like I said, the programmer took off all the safety modes off him so this Chucky could do whatever. He's like an AI bot learning as he going on and just learning. If Andy say like, man, you make me sick, Chucky gonna say, he make Andy sick. I'm gonna kill him. The cat scratch Andy. Chucky doesn't kill the damn cat. So that's just what I'm saying. I will say this. If it wasn't for the guy the little boy, I can't think his name. The little boy that played Andy and Chucky, the movie would have, but they made the movie. I think they had the best acting. They still had the same the original names as like the original Child's Play, like Detective Norris, which is played by the black guy with the mohawk. A little goofy and kind of silly to me, playful. I understand it, act a little comic relief, and I get it. And I liked how this time Andy had his homeboys and all like that. And even Tupac, I thought was so cool, me being a hip-hop guy, I thought it was cool that Tupac got a shout-out. I ain't gonna say how, but Tupac got a shout-out by Chucky. That's all I'm gonna say. I thought that was dope. That was pretty cool. And I like how they incorporated Tupac Shakur in that. That was pretty dope. Kind of modernizing, like I said, man. Mark Hamill did a good job voicing Chucky. Even though I think Brad Dourif is a master of that. Brad Dourif, the original voice of Chucky. I think that's who you pay homage to. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it started off slow, then at the end, like, it got sinister. Chucky was using all the little things that's made by this company called PiKaHsSo that made all of the, they got a lot of cool, like, thermometers and cars, and they make little shots at Tesla, and Chucky could control that. Now, I would wonder to myself, like, just thinking realistically, why would you make a doll that has that much power? Chucky was killing people with drones and like this. See this drone? I ain't even open it up. I got a drone. Chucky was killing people with drones and stuff like that. They kind of had, like, to me, like Teddy Ruxpin, like evil bears. But it's all made by this one company called PiKaHsSo. And Chucky had way too much power with that stuff. And it kind of, to me, I think they kind of bit off E.T. a little bit. I'm gonna see you when you see. I don't want to give it away. When you see the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you go see it, I was the only one in the movie with 6 disrespectful Caucasian kids who. Let me leave it alone. Oh man, when I first started the movie, I was wondering why Andy came in. You know, I guess what's her name, Aubrey Plaza. Who, by the way, I think she's as an actor, a little too dingy for me, but I get it. She was a young mother being dingy, playing. She was trying to be like the original. I think Andy came in, cursing out and calling all kinds of other names and shit like that. I thought that was weird, but hey, I get it. I guess they're trying to show you how the newer generation, how they react with their mamas. Black kids, we don't talk to our mama like that. We get slapped. I don't care if Chucky or whatever in the room. But all in all, like I said before, like I told Marcellus on the phone, I thought it was pretty decent. You can't go into it thinking that you're going to go see. You can't go into it thinking it's like the original Chucky. It's no more malevolent spirits or Charles Lee Ray or black magic or voodoo. It's none of that. It's all technical. Chucky is controlled by a USB hub and just all the stuff. So go see it. Check it out. I seen it at Grapevine today. Like I said, if it wasn't for Andy and Chucky, the movie would have, which Chucky have to be in there, but Mark Hamill did a pretty good job. They didn't use too much of him, just enough. But if it wasn't for Andy, the little boy that played Andy, and Chucky, the movie would have been, But it's okay. I like how the fact they modernize it. I think they still should give props to the original creator, Don Mancini and Brad Dourif, because they plagiarized the idea. No, I know they had to do it. I know there's all these legal things they had to go through, but they plagiarized the idea. So all in all, if I had to give that Chucky movie a rating, I give it a C+. Because I'm a Chucky fan, and I can't wait to see Don Mancini when he come back with his originals, with the TV series. I heard him. He come back with a TV series, the original. But the new generation, if they respect it, I don't know if they even give a damn. The new generation, they should respect it, because I said Chucky's running off apps and he's real computerized and real brilliant and real genius. And he's real revengeful and real like a stalker, like kind of creepy. When you see it, when you first, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I told Marcella, when I originally seen the Chucky doll, like wow, he do kind of look like Gina from Martin mixed with Donald Trump. Like Gina from Martin and Donald Trump had a baby. The hair, the smile, kind of about it. I'm not dissing Gina, but the way he smiled, I seen somebody talk about that. I could see how they would say that. But I love Gina. Like I said, this that's what he remind me of. And like I said, the Trump hair remind me of Donald Trump. Maybe that was their way of taking a jab at Trump. But like I said, go check out the movie Chucky. I'll never tell nobody not to support something. Go see it in the movie theater. Well, number $5, that ain't nothing. Go check it out. And big ups to everybody who checked me out for this review. This is my first time doing it. Man, I'm out now. Leave your comment. Let me know what you think. Permanently.